guys, this is Alex here from 814 EDC, bringing you guys another unboxing video. So I'm doing this directly after my Ganzo unboxing, which happens to be my unboxing knife for today. It's taken over the role of the Shadow Ranger just for this unboxing, just because I want to use it. So this box is coming from Kevin over at Lefty EDC, and they're a pair of loaners, but they're not Kevin's. So on Kevin and Kyle, DTUM Knives and Gear, and Chris, Grady's Gear, we're doing like a random live stream it was last Tuesday, I believe. And one of the knives that Kevin was talking about was a McNees Mac-2, McNees Custom Knives Mac-2, I think is how you pronounce it, or how the technical name is. He was talking about it, and he said that it was on loan. And I put in the comments because the Mac-2 is like one of my grail knives. I love the aesthetic of it. I love how it looks. And it was just, it's been on my list for a while of being one of my personal grails. And I was like, Kev, who loaned this out to you? And the guy who loaned it out was actually in the comments, excuse me, in the live stream with me. And he said, he added me and said it was me. And ultimately we moved over to Instagram and we were talking, and he told me that he would let Kev send me the McNees Mac-2 and an Olamic Wayfarer, I believe, because Kevin had both of those in to review and on loan. Excuse me, my voice is cracking. So Kevin sent me these two once he was done, and I just got them in today. And the guy's name is Brian, and his Instagram name is dimestackeredc, I'm pretty sure. So I will leave a link to his Instagram page down below. He has a pretty cool collection of knives. Just met him, last week, but we chatted a little bit, and he seems really cool. He is a fellow PA guy. He is from the eastern side of PA, so just cool to meet, more Pennsylvania guys that are into EDC. So again, these are Brian's knives, but coming from Kevin. So break into the box here, and again, I'm just pretty excited because, well, for one, like I said, the McNees is kind of a personal grail of mine, so I'm just really excited to finally be able to experience one of these. And then I'm very new to the whole Olamic world. I've recently been been exposed to the Olamic whippersnapper that Kevin had, and then he sent it to Jake on loan. So I've kind of watched some videos on that, but Olamic as a brand I'm very new to. I don't really know much about them, and I believe this model that's in here is the Wayfarer, but I don't know, I don't even think I've seen a picture of it, so I really have no recollection or idea of what to expect from what's in here. Kevin sent me some peanuts. Gotta love peanuts. Just dump those on the floor because I have nowhere else to put them. Okay, there's a pouch. That's all that's in here. Yep, okay. So we have an Olamic Custom pouch. These pouches are really nice. They're kind of hard cased and they're real thick. So we have that, and then we have a, my camera just lost control of this. We good? Okay, we're good. We have an MBK pouch that I believe has the McNees in it. So we're gonna open this up first. Wow, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. Oh my gosh. This is tiny. Well, that is small. I don't know if there's multiple versions of these, or if this is the the normal size, but that is a lot smaller than I thought it was. It's just this nice raw titanium. The frame lock has thumb studs, titanium pocket clip. I believe the blade steel on these are 20 CV. We'll We'll go with my first flick. I really like the overall like aesthetic of this, but I did not know that they were this small. Yeah, so it does say it's CPM 20 CV there by the thumb stud. Made in the USA, which is cool. There it says McNees PM, I think. Yeah, so I'll have the correct name in the title of the video, but again, I'm kind of new to these guys as well. I've always just really liked the overall design of them. It's a pretty thick blade stock at the back too, and that kind of has this nice grind in it here. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the grind is either. It's definitely, I don't know if it's convex or a hollow grind. I know it's not flat, but yeah, this blade is cool. And again, I just can't get over how small this is. I definitely thought that this was a bigger knife, but the ergos are very good on it. I can just barely fit all 4 fingers on there, but it's very comfortable. Have a little bit of, just a tiny bit of jimping here that allows me to get a good grip on the knife. But yeah, this is a really comfortable knife. We'll see how the action is in the, yeah, that's nice. Just drops to my nail and shake it close. We'll try the thumb stud, or the middle finger flick with the thumb stud. Yeah, that's cool. I really like this. I think these retail for like $467 or some odd number like that, somewhere in like that range. So this is definitely, I think it's definitely the most, because I had Kevin's Microtech, Bombshell, and Malibu in at the very beginning of my channel. But yeah, I think this is the most expensive. These two right here are the most expensive knives that I've ever handled. So it's kind of cool, and kind of like I'm still wrapping my head around that I'm, holding knives like this before, or in my hand right now. So yeah, that action is nice. Kevin, I'm pretty sure he's not a huge fan of either of these. He was trying to tell me that like the middle finger action or the thumb stud action on this is like not good for even a righty. But I'm having no issue with it, as long as you're just not like torquing that lock bar down. It deploys every single time. I haven't had a failed deployment. That sound is really nice too. Very tactile and audible. So yeah, I'm very excited to have this in my pocket for, week and a half, 2 weeks. I actually graduate on Saturday, so I'll have like nice dress clothes on. So this might be like a really cool knife to have in my pocket for that. So. But yeah, it is just, it's a lot smaller. To me, it's like my Wii Banter. It reminds me of the size of that. Yeah, very, very cool. Opinions right away, or it's a good knife. I mean, I'm just so, like I said, kind of in shock about it. So I will, I'll shoot a message to Brian to confirm that this is like the normal size of the PM2, or that it's not some smaller size, and to make sure everything that I'm talking about is fully correct on a BS. So there we go. That is the McNees PM Mac-2, I think. Again, the right title will be in the description down below, or title. So yeah, very, very cool. I'm stoked to have this in. And then here we have, like I said, the Olamic Custom. And this, I really have, no idea what to expect. I don't know what the blade steel is. I don't know what the handle materials are. I'm assuming some sort of titanium. I think it's the Wayfarer though. So yeah, so that's just those torque screws just catch your eye right away with that like anodized blue. Man, this is wild. That backspacer is really cool. So this is a flipper, but it does have a hole for it. But I'll use a flipper right away and see what happens. Oh, my thumb falls off there. There we go. Wow, that blade shape is really, really cool. So it is M390. I can confirm what the blade steel is, but look at that blade. It's like a Warncliffe. It's like it has such a long belly, but it's like a reverse Tanto Warncliffe style blade. Oh my god, these ergos are awesome for my hand. Because you have the flipper tab here and it has the grooves and it kind of goes back, but it's like the two natural restriction points, but my hand just falls like, this finger groove fits my hand really, really well. The jimping up top here is just good for my thumb. That is a very good feeling knife. It's very interesting looking. Like I said, hey guys, I'm sorry about that. My phone just like, the app that I was using to film, or that I used to film, just like cut out, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, but I think I have it fixed now. Fingers crossed. I don't know why it's done that before in videos, but I don't know what the heck's going on. But so I think I was last talking about the action on here. And one thing that I do notice is since the flipper tab is so big on the closing action, it always hits my nail. So you drop it, and then so the closing action isn't super, fun to fidget with, because you go to drop it and then you go to like shake it, and it like has it doesn't want to drop past like that kind of, I don't know, there's like a little bit of a friction there. So, and it like locks back up. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's very smooth. It's very glassy. Like I said, the ergos are very, very good. This thing just feels like, it just locks into my hand. Like it's kind of crazy how good it fits my hand. But if I get past that friction point and I shake it down, it's very smooth. Middle finger flick is good. It's kind of stiff because you have to watch because that lock bar right there. The flipper tab, I think, I'm normally like a hole guy. I like middle finger flicking my knives, and it's definitely good on this knife. But you just have to really, you have to give it some gas to break it out of there. Try to do this one. Yeah, see, just because that lock bar is right there. There, I did get it, but I think the flipper tab definitely it shoots right out of there. And I do really, really like the blade shape on this thing. I don't think I've ever experienced a like reverse Tanto Warncliffe style blade that has been such a long knife. Like I said, the blade steel is M390. This looks like it's, I can't tell if it's, again, I'm not very good with grinds. It's very thin behind the edge, but the stock is kind of thick, but then it has this really cool swedge in it down to here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to I have to use the lock bar like way down here, so my thumb will not hit the flipper tab won't hit my thumb, but it's kind of a pain because it's kind of a bigger flipper tab. There we go. But it is very smooth once you get past that. The puck clip has these cool standoffs, built into the knife. I think this is a ball here, so that's cool. I've never experienced that before on a knife. Yeah, this is just kind of to me, it's very Gucci'd out. And I think that's how Olamic kind of does their knives. You get onto their website and you basically like custom build your knife, and you can do all these options. So I don't know if Brian this was directly from the factory that he bought this, or if he bought this secondary from someone, but it's a very, very cool knife. Like I said, the first word that comes to mind is kind of like Gucci'd out, but it's definitely very cool. And this blade shape is probably one of my favorite parts of the knife. It's just really, really wicked looking, just a very cool knife. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Again, this was the unboxing of the Olamic Wayfarer. and an unboxing of the McNees Mac-2, I think is the technical name of it. Both really cool knives. See if I can get them side by side here. There we go. Both in this nice, you know, kind of raw titanium look. See if I can get this side too. Try not to scratch them on each other, but yeah. So full reviews will be coming on, you know, I don't want to say on a specific date, but within the next couple weeks, probably 2 or so weeks. I try not to take super long with these type of loaners. So definitely cool of Brian for being so generous to send them over to me. So big thank you, Brian. I really appreciate you. Again, I'll leave a link to his Instagram page down below. He does have a YouTube channel. I don't know how much I haven't looked. I will leave a link to that. Leave a link to that in the description down below too. Just go, you know, check out his stuff. See what cool knives he has besides these two. So yeah, guys, that'll be about it for today. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping back in for checking out my videos. You know, those who are constantly commenting and interacting with me, I do love you guys. I appreciate you so much. And leave a comment down below if you ever experienced an Olamic or a McNees, and tell me, you know, have you liked them, have you not liked them. I do like when you guys give me some feedback and I get to kind of understand where you're coming from on your comments and stuff like that. So yeah, drop a comment down below. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.